Ladies and gentlemen, similar to the plane that I showed you earlier, you can now also build a functioning boat in LEGO Fortnite. You can see all of the required materials on the right side of my screen. And besides that, you're also going to need a wrench to assign the thrusters to different channels, but more on that later. Start off by building a large car jack and place this near the water, but not so far in that you actually have to swim. On top of that, you want to build a large dynamic platform. The reason you don't use a small dynamic platform is because otherwise you're not going to be able to keep your boat floating, which will cause it to sink. So once you have the large dynamic platform in place, you want to put a large thruster on the backside. You can also put several of them. I just prefer to keep it simple. And then on each of the sides, you want to put a small thruster. Those small ones are going to be used to go left and to go right. And the one in the back is going to be used to go forward. So once you have all of your thrusters in place, the moment you place down a driver's seat, you're going to be able to control 3 different channels. So you want to assign one thruster on the left side to channel 1. You want to assign one thruster on the right side to channel 3. And then you use the middle thruster, the one in the back, to channel 2. And this way, while you're sitting in the driver's seat, you can control your vehicle in pretty much every direction. Make sure that you use the wrench to interact with the thrusters so that you can assign a different channel to it. Once you're done with all of that, go ahead and remove your large car jack, which will make your platform fall down. And if you did it correctly, it's not going to break or anything. With that out of the way, there's one more problem that we need to solve because the large platform is too heavy to stay afloat. So you're going to place 2 small balloons on each of the sides in order to make this some sort of a hovercraft, or for convenience sake, we're just going to call this a boat. And then as a last step, place down a driver's seat at the front of your vehicle. I use the large one, pick whichever one you prefer. And with that, your boat is done. Interact with the seat to start driving, and then you can use the channels to go forward, left, and right. The best part about this is that once you build it, you should be able to reuse it. If for some reason it gets moved in survival, place down some wheels underneath the vehicle, which shouldn't really affect it, and then also place a power center so that it actually counts as a registered vehicle. Sometimes it's a bit clunky that way. I'm not sure what causes that. If you have any further tips, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below.